standing when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask
what is going on?
Morning television.
Welcome back for some more Not For Broadcast. Thinking about streaming it. Not really sure. Comment below if I should. But we'll get into it. See how it goes. Get all the wordy stuff done real quick and then get into the actual game. Alright. Got through all the wordy stuff and made some weird decisions. And on the last one I gave away my passport. So we'll see how this goes. And now I'm part of some sort of partnership deal. See how this works out for me. The Tempest.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that weather was nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
That well, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fish.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said.
Alright, let's see how this goes for me today.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4,
concentrate.
3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Johnson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvold and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived
Just some
by man,
scribbles on a
then
board.
who can?
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said today, "They've had the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too." And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Fallen angel? Notorious addict Johnny Handsleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze. As
I'm
this
actually getting some
recent
views,
shows
so that's good.
us.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
Let's hope that the team at the Gentle Touches Rehabilitation Centre can help Johnny get back to his former glory. Johnny's family have asked for privacy during this difficult time. We'll have reporters at the clinic around the clock, so you don't miss a thing.
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today.
Flard Master 5000
The
or
young CEO can fulfill her
cooperative pills?
Described as a breakthrough far ahead of its time, the male contraceptive pill is heralding a sexual revolution. Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception, but others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Keeping it in the green. Ah! There's little mini games inside the mini games, man.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent
Did
the
they just say
last
Timmy
3
Turner?
months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy.
What
We
is
should
happening?
never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan.
I'm doing good.
I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
I have to deal with
Pretty
this
lucky
again?
we're spending any time with you at all after what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. It wasn't your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now.
What's wrong with Timmy?
Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you?
Oh, there's
You had
thundering
just
outside?
unwrapped
That
Mr.
sounds...
Snugglehugs, hadn't you?
That's where all this
Was he under the
interference is coming
tree?
from.
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes. That'll be the fur. Scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm.
Again?
Like our cat. Before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here. And she can't be for just $89.99.
ridiculous.
And then it's the General Air 41.
And is that when he burst into
You're
flames?
careful.
And then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there,
Has glowing cheeks.
staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing
Too
you
many
remember
eyes.
before the darkness overtook you?
No.
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic.
Oh,
You have nightmares.
All right, that's quite
Do you?
enough of
Timmy?
you two
Timmy?
coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can
No,
call
no, you've
normal
had your questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, you're
I will
Do you
not-
think your parents will
Dear
ever really love you
Marjorie.
again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on,
I'm
Vic.
happy,
Come on.
Mr.
No.
Tadlock.
Oh, your poster, your favourite poster. Timmy, are you okay? Oh.
So there you have it, Megan.
There we go.
Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm bleeding, am I not?
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Remington in the coming days and months, I'd wager.
They're pretty good this
How will
time.
she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new advanced mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on Cameron 3 here. So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
That's a pretty good mark.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks in new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Oh. She's very good.
Who?
Megan,
Yes, she is.
watch your back, Jeremy. Women are coming.
I'm more worried about this water dripping onto my head.
Gotta be.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports
What?
final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Fanny in England means something different. Crazy Niels. Alright. What do I need to do now? Replay. Oh, no, I'm not going to replay this. Heck no, man.
Well, that's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10
Oh,
seconds.
I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
I want to see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here for the final of the
All right.
annual Sports Board Championship.
Sports
It's been a
Board.
hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the
Fingernail?
ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
They're just like smacking each
Still
other.
going on. And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and
What is going on?
stupid. Eddie Striker.
What is this game?
Nice start there from
Did
Striker.
they just throw
She's
nothing?
determined not to let the nerves show. Not up to last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball.
Picks up the ball.
Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker.
Right, striker.
Shots number 3. All right. She's gone to the throwing under her legs.
What the heck is that?
Not bad if you ask me. Was that contact? Don't know why you can. To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Football. Move back.
Oh,
I think
foul.
that's fair, but what do I know?
Some sort.
Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1.
I have no clue what they're playing. This is weird.
But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
Okay.
And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round, double, Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streaker on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow.
Leave it on one for a
This is
minute, I
quite an
guess.
eyesore, and women's body, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. No,
All
this
right.
is some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
Here we go with the ball.
Harris.
What is this game?
And was that offensive? We haven't seen that since the heat.
Just like
What a
flung it
free
back at
throw.
himself.
Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here.
Look at this guy.
The bucket.
I don't get it. This is weird.
I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming, jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there.
What?
But he is a late bloomer, of course, always said that. And after all, it is a game of two halves. 4 rounds and 7 subjects. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show.
He's doing like a weird dance.
Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask
What is going on?
morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Okay, that was ridiculous.
Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both
Now they're
sides.
blindfolding him?
I wouldn't like to call that one.
What kind of game is this?
I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads.
I want to do this
Science,
sport.
we can't. Thank you.
This looks like a fun sport.
Not bad.
Alright.
Well, that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies.
Alright.
Tommy Harris.
I still don't understand what they're playing. It's so weird.
And he dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course, if he dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
It's not going in the bucket.
Back to Striker.
It's so weird.
And Striker's gone for the outside.
What the heck is that?
And yes, Harris has counted with the time.
He got a bell.
Wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris received possession.
He's showing off his
Harris
pinky
to serve
again.
Now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So,
Alright, he has the ball.
here we go. Tommy Harris.
If anybody knows what this sport is, please tell me.
That's all right. Not bad there. You threw it quite far away
Just
from
like
him, which is
chucked
quite
it
a good
at her.
idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You came to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this.
Stay on his.
I mean, sort of breasts and genitals.
What is happening? Bunch of streakers.
So much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try
I'm
and
just
carry
gonna stay on 3 for a
The
minute, I
players,
guess.
trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult.
What is happening?
Because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes.
We want our money.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters. Oh, jog on! It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final
back to the game.
round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a 9 round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there. From, Harris.
Imaginary shot.
Really high level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me.
Alright.
She's juggling it around
there's nothing there.
And she's putting
Looks
it in
like
her
she's
mouth
holding
like
an
a little
egg.
And now she's and she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it. On it like a car bonnet.
All right. What's he gonna do with the nothing?
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
Need to pay attention more to the censor bar.
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please.
All right.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is
Everyone!
This is ridiculous.
Everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals.
Okay, what just happened? What is going on?
Thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Okay, some electrical stuff
Patrick
just happened.
Bannon had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Yeah, I got it.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now.
You're fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to
What in the heck is this commercial?
I'm wearing you down.
Boozman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge, so your controls might be a bit dangerous.
New transmission
Now I know you're
centers.
tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake
Enjoy
of
government
perfect
food
news
from
broadcast.
our
Too many in quick
class
succession can stop
kitchens.
the old tigger. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Boozman out.
Okay, I can't censor now, and that scares me,
Well, several, actually.
especially with those guys on TV. Oh, what is
So good
this?
to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Okay, no camera 3.
That's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you
Maybe if I
are.
turn the fan on.
You'll see, darling.
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
She's a cat.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
Whoa! I just got shocked.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been sprinkled across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whinges most, you know.
I guess I can do that.
Benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
Whoa!
We didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly
Oh, stuff in the wrong button, Stephen.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured
This is
death?
ridiculous.
That'll be a vote winner. Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera
Oh,
there?
sorry, it's chemical.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope.
Oh, that was
3 years
weird.
later, he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds.
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
There's too much electrical
No
stuff
family
going
should have
on.
to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300
What is
new
going
transition
on
centres.
with this?
Transition centres will handle everything for your life.
That's not good.
Legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
I got it.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
Are we still on the air, Peter?
Yes. Sorry. My apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry. I've got something. Can I get a little bit of help here?
Whoa, I just shocked myself again.
Somewhat.
That one was massive. Right, no.
What is happening?
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking.
Every
fine
time there's an
wine,
electric strike, he gets hit.
Spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... with a rusty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
We really do move at a
At least they kept a
breathtaking
decent
pace.
amount of
It's
viewers, it
hard
looks
to
like.
believe yet
That's
to be
good.
an embassy here.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
Just in time.
And we're out.
Ooh.
Good job, everybody.
That was ridiculous.
So they just...
It's that guy again. Did I just pass out?
Anyway, this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned them.
Did I die? Oh, I actually got it. BDB. I got a C. Average again. What? What is money? Everything is down. I got whatever that is. Channel 1 is not liking me at the moment, so that's not good. Well, thanks for checking out the video. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. Have a good one out there.